Okay. So we are talking about emotional regulations. Okay. So a lot of the time, many times, what parents teach the child about emotional regulation is like, oh, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling sad, you're feeling angry, or you're feeling upset. So you need to calm down to regulate your emotions by, for example, breathing, exercising, or squeezing something, or finding a calm space. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But the problem is, with that, you only address the emotion itself, the feeling itself. Yeah. When they are having a certain feelings. Yeah. But a lot of the times, the child is only doing a solution for that feeling, but they don't address the cause of that feeling.
Karena thinking they don't have the control kan.
Oh,
Sometimes you don't have the control. It's a thunderstorm.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But sometimes thunderstorms, you can see, oh, it's raining. It probably will have thunderstorm. Or sometimes you see lightning already. The sound will comes already. So you get prepared.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want is like, of course, there are so many things that is not within our control. Yeah. But the things that we can control is. It's not so we don't always address what is already happening. Yeah, kebanyakan kan many times it's like we are addressing when it's already happened, the feeling is already happened. So we address it to reduce down the feeling of overwhelmed, right? But when, for example, let's say the child is they go to the noisy place, right? And then they they get so upset because of that, because they don't like the noisy place. Okay, they get high, they get overwhelmed, they get upset, right? And then they start and then they're starting to shout, to get overwhelmed, to get to melt down everything. Yeah. Okay. So instead of just saying, oh, it's okay, or just calm down, the feeling is already happening, then you troubleshoot it. It's better to address it, to ask the child that what caused this feeling to happen. What is the cause of this? What is the cause of your overwhelm? Or it's the noise, it's too noisy. And then if we address the cause, we can say, let's find a solution. Do we have a control for this? Can we change this? Okay. So how can we change from the situations so we don't feel overwhelmed? So sometimes in the public place, we cannot change the noise. Yeah. At home, probably we can change it. Yeah. But so if we cannot change the situations in the public place, what can we do to reduce the noise? Yeah. So to prevent the child to have being overwhelmed. Yeah. So maybe we can offer. Oh, do you think the headphone will help you? Listening to the music, or having a noise cancelling headphones, or do you want to move to find another place or to avoid it? Can we avoid this place?
Musik, oke, berarti how to control atau change ya, ya headset dan sebagainya kan?
Yeah. If we the first is, can we change the situation in the public place? We cannot. Can we avoid this place? If we cannot, okay. If we cannot, that means we have to use the headsets. Right. Okay. So then ask the child if this will help. Let's try it. If this helping, then the child will see the sequence like, oh, I go to this noisy place. I have no control. I don't prepare. I feel overwhelmed. And after that, now my mom say, okay, let's put on the headphones. So after I put on the headphones, the noise reduced, I feel better. Okay. So when it's a lot of the time, the problem is a lot of the parents, they just tell the child what to do to solve their emotion. But we forgot to teach the child that your emotion is the feeling that you have, is the cause of something. Okay. So the child will have the ability to make the change, to control it, so to prevent that feeling of overwhelm. So when we show the child this over the time, the child will see, actually this becomes my learning lesson or experience. Yeah. So next time if I go to a public place and a noisy place, I can prepare myself because I know what will happen. I don't just go. Okay, or sometimes the child will cry and then run away, right? But you need to go there. So there is a solution for that. Yeah, so the child will be prepared. Oh, this is a noisy place, so I can think of the solution. Say, now I want to prepare my headphones. Okay, so I prepare my headphones. If, for example, I cannot avoid the place. If I can avoid the place, I will avoid the place. Yeah. So if I cannot, I have to put the headphone so to reduce the noise. So it's preventing them to have that feeling of overwhelmed. Yeah. So why we need to teach the child this? So the child will learn and then they can regulate themselves. Not counting on us as a parents or somebody always beside them and telling them what to do afterwards to calm themselves. So it's more on preventions than treatment. Right? A lot of the times we only give the solution to the child how to handle the aftermath. When they already feel overwhelmed, calm down, right? When they feel emotional, when they feel sad, no need to cry. Okay, let's think about something make us happy, right? But so the child will be dependent on us to regulate their emotions, but we are not going to be there forever, right? So what we can do is we try to show the child there is a sequence of everything. There is a cause and effect in everything in life. And then that when what we are feeling, the emotions that we are feeling, we have the cause of that emotion to happen, and we can have the control to change it. So we don't have to experience this feeling anymore. We can avoid to have this feeling. Yeah. But a lot of parents, it's okay, I can just prevent the child. But can you prevent the child your whole life? It's much better to give them the tools and say, now you know what to do to regulate yourself. Yeah. You can see, I can regulate my emotions and say that in facing this kind of situation, I have to do this. And it's also teaching the child the sequence of everything so they can apply it for the other events. So not only for this noise and overwhelm. Yeah. So for example, they are upset because somebody bumped into them, or they are upset because somebody saying something, right? Or they're upset because they cannot get something, or something unexpected happens. How do they deal with it? So when you are able to put everything in concrete in front of you, analyzing it, it's something that we can teach our child how to do it on their own. Okay?
Okay.